Hey guys, this is Ackleyattack4427 here with a brand new thoughts video for all of you guys, and yeah, as you can tell right about now, I'm of course back in my trusty Santa hat right about now. So yeah, I guess if you could recall, right around yesterday, I decided to take a little break from, of course, talking about all the Christmas movies and specials based on my poll to of course talk about the live-action Mulan remake, which you can see in the last thoughts video that I did. But yeah, I guess nevertheless, I am back once again to of course go back to of course reviewing the Christmas movies and specials based on my poll, like I promised for sure. So yeah, I guess that's what I thought I would do right about now. So yeah, I guess it makes sense for me to, of course, continue where I actually started originally. So yeah, let's go ahead and continue on with it. So yeah, I guess pretty much since last time I actually talked about the Christmas Chronicles for sure. So yeah, I think we're of course gonna stick with it right about now, since I did mention the first film is mainly part 1 right about now, and we're gonna be delving into part 2 in general, which is, of course, appropriately titled for, of course, this movie I'm gonna be talking about for sure. So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say. So yeah, pretty much following up to, of course, my viewing of the first Christmas Chronicles movie. Today we're officially going to be talking about the sequel to, of course, that movie, which is, of course, the Christmas Chronicles 2, also known as the Christmas Chronicles Part 2 in general. So yeah, kind of actually appropriately titled, since I mentioned the first film that I talked about is indeed Part 1. So yeah, that's what I kind of figure out we're gonna talk about this time. So yeah, that's what I figure I would do. Alright. So yeah, I guess if anything, if you have actually seen my thoughts video on the first Christmas Chronicles movie, you would know, I think, hands down, I actually really like the movie, hands down. Sure, it's not anything great in my opinion, but I do think it's actually a really good Christmas movie that is worth the watch on Netflix for sure. And plus, Kurt Russell as Santa Claus really won me over a whole lot. So yeah, I guess pretty much following up to that, I think seeing of how I have done well with, of course, the first film, I'm actually quite curious to see on how the sequel is going to be turned out now that it just came out very recently. And yeah, I did manage to take my time to, of course, watch it. And now that I've finished watching it all the way through, what do I think of this movie overall? Well, I think I will say I actually really like it, yeah. So yeah, again, it's not anything spectacular in my opinion, but I think I definitely like it as much as I like the first film, hands down. So yeah, there's actually your short explanation on that. So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say. So yeah. Alright. But I guess, if anything, I think to best describe why, I think I might as well go ahead and talk about all the stuff that I need to talk about. So, first of all is mainly the story for, of course, this movie in general. Now, I will have to say, I did, of course, praise the first film for, of course, having a bit of a complicated yet very interesting story for what it's actually doing. And I guess I will say for the sequel, hands down, I think they really did step it up a notch. I think not only did they try to do something completely new and different, rather than just repeating some stuff from the first film entirely. Well, technically, some parts of it are a little bit repeated, hands down, but they actually did do it. They actually did bring in something creative and new to it to, of course, make it fucking interesting. And yeah, I think with, of course, what it's actually done right but now, not only is it actually really incredible to watch, but I think they actually did do some massive improvements since last time. So yeah, I think with, of course, what they're trying to do with, of course, the story, I actually really love the new approach that they're going for, particularly of course, expanding a bit to, of course, of course, where you actually see Santa's village in general. So yeah, I think pretty much the focus on that is not mainly, of course, on helping Santa, of course, deliver gifts to the children all across the globe like they did last time. No, I think they actually did mainly kept the focus on, of course, building up the entire world of Santa's village, and I think I actually really love that approach with, of course, what they're doing for this movie. So yeah, I guess right about now, I actually really liked what they were going for with, of course, this movie. So yeah, with, of course, what it's trying to do for the story, I really love what they're trying to do. I think it's actually a really solid, hands down, and plus not only that, the writing, I have to say, again, it's I think it does throw in some pretty basic stuff like they did last time, but I think for what it is, I think they really nailed it on the head with, of course, the writing. I think it's actually really good in general from what I'm seeing, and yeah, I think with, of course, each scene that has, of course, been given, every single piece of dialogue that has been given, and even some interesting story elements that they actually threw into it, I think it's absolutely really solid for sure. So yeah, on top of course, the story and the writing, I have to say, it's really spot on. I really love what they're trying to do for, of course, this one. So yeah. Yeah. Alright, and of course, not only that, the characters, I have to say, both the old ones we got in the first film, and of course some new ones as well, I think they actually, again, I think they are incredibly interesting, and I really love what they're trying to do, and even threw in some really incredible character development from what I'm seeing. So yeah, I think that's mainly the one thing I still absolutely love from the first film, and I'm really glad they kept it all in here for sure. And of course, on top of that, all the actors that, of course, came on to this movie, both the ones from last time, and of course the new ones as well, they actually did pull off some really good performances, hands down. I think I couldn't remember the guy's name, but I do know he was, of course, Russell, aka Firefist in Deadpool 2, and I think of course, from what I'm seeing, I think he actually does play out with, of course, yeah, he does, he actually does do an incredible job in playing the main villain of course, this movie in general. I think they just don't make him some, like, generic bad guy and stuff. No, I think they actually make him as, like, a whole misunderstood type villain that, of course, started out liking Santa at first, but then gradually detest him since he got into trouble, and you pretty much could connect the I think you could pretty much connect the dots from here. So yeah, I think yeah, and of course, not only that, I think from what I could gather, I think I know this other kid. I kind of forgot his name, but I think he definitely played Jack for sure. And yeah, probably to best of my knowledge, I think he's practically the same kid that was, of course, in the new Witches movie that came out not too long ago. So yeah, it's probably where I know him from. So there's a plus. So yeah, I think I was probably said to be like, yeah, I think probably go through probably the same approach Over the Moon did with, of course, yeah, to which I won't give away everything, but I think I was expecting him to detest him for being like a bratty, annoying little brother that our main character doesn't have a whole lot of trust in, or could actually derail the movie in some way. But no, I think they actually don't go that route and actually make him more complex and more dynamic character for sure. So yeah, I think I'm really glad they didn't go that route, though. Yeah, though I dare even say it actually is much better than from what I've seen with Over the Moon for sure. Sure, that movie is good as well, but yeah, I think practically the little brother in that could have been done a whole lot more. But I think with, of course, what I'm seeing with of course this movie in general, I think I could definitely can stomach the little brother in that movie a whole lot more. So So yeah, like I said, pretty much on top of the characters, all the actors in this movie, they really did pull off some pretty good performances as usual. So yeah, definitely give them props for that. All right. And of course, I think another thing I should mention is, of course, the film's visuals in general. Again, like I said last time, much like on how I felt with, of course, the first film in general, I think pretty much the visuals and effects are not really anything spectacular, but I can't say they're bad either. And I think I know they clearly putting a whole lot of effort in, of course, what they're trying to do. So yeah, it doesn't look real in my opinion, but it still actually is pretty good. But I think what really stands out to me a whole lot more is that visually, I think Santa's Village, I have to say, it looks pretty damn amazing. I just really love on how incredible this whole world of Santa's Village actually looks, let alone everything from the North Pole in general. So yeah, again, I guess if anything, I think for while I can say the visuals are not anything spectacular, yeah, but still pretty good nonetheless. I really can give it credit for, of course, this incredible world building for, of course, this movie. I really love what they've actually done with this one. So yeah, pretty much the same as last time, except a whole lot more has been added to make it all the more good. So yeah. All right. And of course, the rest I have to say, like of course, the directing in this movie, I guess I should fully be aware that, since I know Chris Columbus has produced the first movie, that I talked about last time, this time I think he's full on directing of course, this movie in general, and I think with, of course, what I've actually seen, he really did an incredible job with, of course, giving out some really great direction for, of course, for this movie, and even some really great delivery as well. So yeah, I guess it is quite amazing that, of course, Chris Columbus decided to step into the director's chair this time for, of course, this movie, and with, of course, what I'm seeing, he actually really nailed it for, of course, this one. So. And yeah, I think it's pretty much on top of everything as well. Like, of course, the cinematography is still pretty good. The music is composed pretty well. The editing is nicely flowed out. And yeah, it's pretty much what I can say. So yeah, but of course, probably my main nitpicks for, of course, this movie is in general, again, I think I will give it credit for, of course, trying to bring something new and inventive to, of course, this one. But at the same time, since it is, of course, a sequel to, of course, the first film, they do have the tendency to do a whole lot of repeating from the first film. But thankfully, despite that nitpick aside, I think they don't focus it too long for general, because we do want to see all the stuff that we came in for, rather than just the first film all over again. So yeah, I think I will give it credit for that. So yeah. Yeah, again, I think it's anything that I can say. Just a minor nitpick that I have. Nothing much else. Alright. So, yeah, I guess I know it's actually rather quick, hands down, because I definitely need to get this how ramp on now before I can get right on to, of course, talking about the next one, and probably depending on when I'm recording this right by now, it is fashionably a little late at night, so yeah, can you really blame me for that? But yeah, I think I might as well go ahead and wrap this up. So yeah, I guess if anything, the Christmas Chronicles Part 2, I have to say, I actually really like this movie, hands down, and I dare even say that I definitely like it as much as I like the first film, hands down. So yeah, like I said, it's not really a great movie by all means, but I do think it's actually pretty good nevertheless. So, but I think I will give it credit for definitely stepping it up a notch since last time, which still makes it all the more worth it, hands down. So yeah, if you definitely got the time, definitely watch this movie for sure. But hey, if you want a little catching up, definitely watch the first Christmas Chronicles beforehand, because let me tell you, you're gonna be in for a real treat, hands down. So, But yeah, if you got the time, definitely check out Christmas Chronicles Part 2, nevertheless. Like I said, not really a great movie by all means, but I do think it's actually a pretty good one that is, of course, on the same level as the first film, So yeah, for my final score write-up, but now I'm definitely going to give this movie a 7.5 out of 10. Yeah, pretty much a little one step higher than, of course, the first film, but I do think it's actually a pretty good movie nevertheless, since it's not really the best I've actually seen by far, but hey, I do give it credit for, of course, what it's trying to do, so yeah, if you definitely got the time, fire up Netflix and see Christmas Chronicles Part 2 for yourself, so yeah, that's pretty much what I can say. Alright. So yeah, that's pretty much about it for, of course, this thoughts video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let me know in the comment section below if you have seen the Christmas Chronicles Part 2 and what you thought about it, as well as, of course, leaving me constructive criticism and or advice on how I can improve my videos in the near future. And of course, as always, feel free to send me an email if you want to ask me any questions, or if you just want to book me for a con or event that'll be coming up very, very soon. Follow me on my social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and plenty of other social media sites that I have provided with, of course, all the links down in the description box below. And of course, if you enjoyed today's video, then give it a massive thumbs up, as it really does help this channel out. And of course, as always, feel free to subscribe to my channel, speaking of which, and of course, turn on the notification bell and select all notifications if you want to keep up to date with me with, of course, every single new video that I post. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest thoughts video, and yeah, we're almost done. We're almost done. Just one more Christmas movie for me to watch based on the results I got on my poll ramp now, and of course, I'll get right on to, of course, doing what I need to do for, of course, what I got going on in my end, though. Like I said, I think I will probably do some stuff in between for sure, but hey, whatever I got right about now, I know I'll definitely give you guys something good. So yeah, definitely be on the lookout for, of course, the very last Christmas movie I'm going to be watching and, of course, reviewing for this thoughts video right about now. And trust me when I say, I think it'll definitely give you a little jingle jangle for sure. So yeah, I'll probably leave you at that right about now and see where it goes from there. But I digress. Thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.